أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way course for page 15 pointer 8. Today we will study Surah Al-Baqarah verses 102. We saw each juz has 4 parts and each part has 5 pages. The first 5 pages 1 to 5 we studied in QC2 with 37 ayah of Surah Al-Baqarah. The next 5 pages, page 6 to 10, we studied in QC3 with 39 ayahs. The next 5 pages, that is 11 to 15, now we are studying in this QC4. We will study 29 ayahs. The last 5 pages of the first juz, 16 to 20, inshallah, we will study in QC5 with 36 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah. There are 141 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah in first juz, which inshallah we will complete in QC5. Let's revise the pointers for the page 11. Yes, what are the pointers for the page 11?
Ignorant masses, fire won't touch, rule of justice, covenant of Bani Israel.
Ignorant masses, fire won't touch, rule of justice, covenant of Bani Israel. What's the page 12? Covenant of blood, killing and evictions, believe in parts, treatment with Musa and Isa and other messengers. Once again, covenant of blood, killing and evictions, believe in parts, treatment with Musa and Isa and other messengers. The next page 13 pointers are rejecting the book, evil transactions of Kufr, we believe in our book, covenant with Tur above. Rejecting the book, evil transactions of Kufr, we believe in our book, covenant with Tur above. The pointers for the page 14s are, hereafter the for you only, they loved this life in enmity with Jibreel, threw away pledges. Hereafter for you only, they loved this life in enmity with Jibreel, threw away pledges. Let's have the brief pointers for the page 11. Ignorant fire rule covenant. Ignorant fire rule covenant. For the page 12, brief pointers are covenant of blood, killing parts Musa and Isa. Covenant of blood, killing parts Musa and Isa. The brief pointers for the page 13 are rejecting evil transactions, belief Tur. Rejecting evil transaction, belief Tur. The brief pointers for the page 14 are hereafter this life enmity pledges. Hereafter this life enmity pledges. Let's receive the page 15. The first pointer is followed the divorce. Second is separating the husband and wife. Third is evil trading knowingly. The fourth is don't say ra'ina. Let's keep them on the fingers. Follow the divorce, separation husband and wife, evil trading knowingly, don't say ra'ina. Once again, follow the devil's separations of husband and wife, evil trading knowingly, don't say ra'ina. The brief pointer for the page 15 are divorce, separations, evil trading, ra'ina. Divorce, separation, evil trading, ra'ina. So we will study today the first point, follow the devils. The previous link is Allah continues describing the distorted faith and evil actions of Bani Israel. They were not good followers of Musa alayhi salam. Remember, our situation is very much similar. Astaghfirullah. So let's try to focus on how we can save ourselves from such mistakes. Let's start. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم واتبعوا ما تتلو الشياطين على ملك سليمان وَمَا كَفَرَ سُلَيْمَانُ وَلَكِنَّ الشَّيَاطِينَ كَفَرُوا يُعَلِّمُونَ النَّاسَ السِّحْرَ وَمَا أُنزِلَ عَلَى الْمَلَكَيْنِ بِبَابِلَ هَارُوتَ وَمَارُوتَ. And they followed what the devils and the recited over the kingdoms of Suleiman. It was not Suleiman who disobeyed, but the devils disobeyed, teaching people magic and that which was sent down to the two angels, Harut and Marut in Babylon. وَمَا يُعَلِّمَانِ مِنْ أَحَدٍ حَتَّى يَقُولَا إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ فِتْنَةٌ فَلَا تَكْفُرْ. But neither of these two taught anyone unless they had said, "We are only a trial, so do not disbelieve by practicing magic." Let's to see the words coming in this ayah. Ma is a harf. Tatlu. Tatlu is a fail. Mudare fail. Ashiyatin is a ism. Ala is a harf. Mulk is a ism. Suleiman is a ism. Waw is a harf. Ma was a harf. Kafara is a mazi fail. Suleimanu is a ism. Waw is a harf. Lakinna is a harf. Ashiyatina is a ism. Kafaru is a fail. Madi. Yu'allimuna is a mudari fail. From alima ya'lamu ilm. An-nasa is a ism. As-sihr is again a ism. Wa is a harf. Ma is coming as a ism mausula here. Unzila is a madi majhul. Ala is a harf. Al-malakaini is a ism. B is a harf. Babila is a ism. Haruta is a ism. Wa is a harf. Maruta is a ism. Wa is a harf. Ma is a harf. Yu'allimani. Yu'allimani is a mudari verb for duals. Min is a harf. Ahdin is a ism. Hatta is a here harf. Yaqula is a mudari for duals. Innama is a harf. Nahnu is a zamir ism. Fitnatun is again a ism. Fa is a harf. La is a harf. Takfur is a mudari fi'l. Let's see the ayah again. Waw is a harf. Ittaba'u is the mudari verb. Ittaba'u is a madi verb. Ma is a ism. Tatlu is a mudari verb. Al-Ashiyatin is a ism. Ala is a harf. Mulk is a ism. Suleimana is a ism. Waw is a harf. Ma is a harf. Kafara is a madi verb. Suleiman is a ism. Wa is a harf. Lakinna is a harf. Ashiyatina is a ism. Kafar is the madi verb from kafara. Yu'allimuna is the mudari verb from alima, allama. Then an-nasa is a ism. As-sihr is a ism. Wa is a harf. Ma is a ism mausula. Unzila is a mazi majhul. Ala is a harf. Al-malakaini is a ism. Dual. B is a harf. Babila is a ism. Haruta is a ism. Waw is a harf. Maruta is a ism. Waw is a harf. Ma is a harf. Yu'allimani is the mudari verb. Min is a harf. Ahdin is a ism. Hatta is a harf. Yaqula is the mudari verb. Innama is a harf. Nahnu is a ism. Zamir. Fitna is a ism. Fa is a harf. La is a harf. Takfur is the mudari verb. Let's look the lesson learned from these parts of ayah. When a society is away from the book of Allah, people destroy families using even the magic. It is haram to learn or practice magic. Angels pray for good people and help them. Shayateen whispers evil and support the bad peoples. We are tested with different attractions in this life. We should always beg Allah for the steadfastness on the Islam. Look, the new words in Islam: 1 0, 2 0 0. On average, less than 1 in each line. Let's go word for word in the phrase for phrase translation and the explanation of the ayah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. وَتَبَّعُوا, and they followed ma what tatlu recited ash-shayateen, mean the devils, Allah over Mulki Suleiman, the kingdom of Suleiman alayhi salam, Wama, and not kafara disobeyed Suleiman, walakinna, but ashiyatina, the devils, kafaru disbelieved, yu'allimuna, they teach, annasa, the people, as-sihr, the magic, wama, and what unzila was sent down, Allah to al-malakaini, the two angels, Babila, in Babylon, Harut wa Marut, and Marut. Wama, and not yu'allimane, they both teach, min, any, ahad, one, hatta, unless, yakula, they both say, innama, we are only, nahnu, we, fitnatun, a trial, fala, so do not takfur, disbelief. It is reported that during the time of Sulaiman al-Islam, magic was becoming common. So Sulaiman al-Islam collected the books on the magic and buried them. Evil people spread the rumor that Sulaiman al-Islam had become a ruler through the magic. The evil people said, we will teach you the magic to make you great. People had already turned away from the book of Allah as mentioned in the previous ayah, and now they turned to the practice of magic. Allah says Suleiman did not do kufr. Shayateen did practicing the magic as a kufr. Angels were sent to these people to test them. They warned not anyone the magic until they say, we are here as a test. Let's do have a hadith here. The Prophet said, avoid the 7 destructive things associating anything with Allah, magic, killing one whom Allah has declared inviolate without a justice case, devouring usury, consuming the property of an orphan, turning back when the enemy advances, and slandering chaste women who are believers but indecent. So here we will have the break for 5 minutes before we أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Alim. Yes, somebody should revise this part. Okay, Safia, please go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم واتبعوا ما تتلى الشياطين, and they followed what recite the devils. Ala mulki Sulaiman, over the kingdom of Sulaiman. Wama kafara Sulaiman, and not Sulaiman disbelieved. Walakinna, but ash-shayateen, the devils. Kafaru, ash-shayateen kafaru, the devil. Yu'allimuna, they teach disbeliefs. And now the people. As-sihr, the magic. Wama unzila ala al-malakaini bibadil. We send down the 2 angels in Babylon, Harut wa Marut, Harut and Marut. Sorry, I don't have glasses. وما يعلمون وما يعلمني من أحد حتى يقول إنما نحن فتنة فلا تكفر وما and not يعلم they both teach من أحد anyone حتى unless يقولوا they say إنما نحن فتنة we are only a trial so not تكفرون disbelieve.
يعلماني يعلماني. Okay. Let's look at the lesson learned from this part of ayah. When a society is away from the book of Allah, people destroy family using even the magic. It is haram to learn or practice the magic. Angels pray for the good peoples and help them. Shayateen whispers evil and spread the bad people, support the bad people. We are tested with different attractions in this life. We should always beg Allah for the steadfastness on Islam. Let's to pray, oh Allah, keep us away from all deeds that you declare haram. O Allah, make us successful in all the trials that you have destined for us. Make a plan, inshallah. I will try to avoid everything that is prohibited, nor learn a bad thing. Look, the asma, shaitan, plural is shayateen. Sihr, plural is ashar. Malak, plural is malakain. Fitna, plural is fitr. Then the three-letter sound words among them is malaka, yamliku, imlik, malikun, mamlukun, mulkun. Mim, lam, kaf is a root letter. Bab is daraba. Here it is mulk. That is the master. Kafara, yakfuru, ukfur. Kafirun, makfurun, kufrun. Kafara is the root letter. And bab is nasara. Here kafara, the masi has been used first form. Sahara, yasharu, ishar. Sahirun, mashhurun, sahrun. Sin hara is the root letter. Bab is fataha. Here the word asar, ism, the masdar has been used. Fatana, yaftanu, iftin. Fatinun, maftunun, fitnu. Fatanun is the root letter. Bab is daraba. Here fitnatun, the masdar, ism has been used. The next is the weak verb, the hamza verb, and the repeated verb. Among them is tala, yatlu, utlu, talin, matlun, tilawa. Tal, lam, waw is the root letter. Bab is nasara. Here it is used as tatlu. Tatlu is the mudari. Yatlu, yatluna, tatlu. The next one is kala, yakulu, kul, kail, maqaul, kol. Kaf, waw, lam is the root letter. Bab is nasra. Here it is yakula. It's actually mudari for dual. Yakulu, yakulani, yakuluna. Its noon has been dropped due to hatta. Remember, hatta comes for two ways. Either it comes as a harf jar or it comes as a harf nasib. It gives the fatha to the mudari. When it comes as a harf jar, after it there is always a ismi majrur. When it comes as a nasib, giving fatha, then there will be a mudari verb having the changes. Yakulane, noon is dropped, so it's due to hatta. It is coming as a nasib here. The next is mazid fi ittaba'a yattabi'u ittaba. Muttabi'un muttabaun ittaba. Taba'in is the root letter. Babis iftial pattern is ikhtalafa. Here it is ittabi'u. Ittabi'u is madi. Ittaba, ittabi'u. Allama, yu'allimu, allim. Mu'allimun, mu'allamun, alimun. And lam mim is the root letter. Bab is tafil pattern is allama. Here it is yu'allimuna. It's mudare. Yu'allimu, yu'allimuna is plural. Anzala, yunzilu, anzil, munzilun, munzalun, inzalun. Nun zod lam is the root letter. Bab is fal pattern is aslam. Here it is unzila. It is on the fu'ila pattern, mean madi majhul. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, Course 4 with page 15.A. Today we will see the action of lan with mudari for three-letter verb sound and the weak verb. We saw mudari has four shapes. When it's normal, just like yaf'alu, plural yaf'aluna, taf'alu, af'alu, taf'aluna, naf'alu, taf'alu. It's normal. When the chopper letters come, they chop the dhamma of the single and chop the noon of the plural. What are they? Are lam, lamma, la, in, man, ma, harfi shar, and falwa. When they come, they are chopper. They chop the dhamma. From yafalu, it becomes yafal. From yafaluna, it becomes yafalu. From tafalu, it becomes tafal. From afalu, it becomes afal. From tafaluna, it becomes tafal. From nafalu, it becomes nafal. From tafalu, it becomes tafal. This is called the change. They have changed from the normal to the majzoom. They have become majzoom. There is, when the hammer groups come, what they do, they press the dhamma into fatha, convert the fatha, and remove the noon, just like lan, an, hatta, or lam ta'kid, lam ta'lil, or the lam amr. When they come, they change the dhamma. From yafalu, it becomes yafa'ala. From yafaluna, it becomes yaf'alu. From tafalu, it becomes taf'ala. From afalu, it becomes af'ala. From tafaluna, it becomes taf'alu. From nafalu, it becomes naf'ala. From tafalu, it becomes taf'ala. There is a fourth one, lam ta'kid with nun mushaddad, nun sakila. Just like from yafalu, it becomes liyafalanna. From yafaluna, it becomes la yafalunna. From tafalu, it becomes la tafalanna. From afalu, it becomes la afalanna. From tafaluna, it becomes la tafalunna. From nafalu, it becomes la nafalanna. From tafalu, it becomes taf. So what does all those which have the dhamma, they represented with fatha on Allah. All those which have the nun, plural, their lam is represented with nun. La yafalunna, la tafalun. So these are the four types or the shapes of the mudari. Normal, yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, afalu, tafaluna, nafalu, taf. When it becomes the majzoom, chopper's act, yaf'al, yaf'alu, taf'al, af'al, taf'al, naf'al, taf'al. When the hammers word acts, it becomes yaf'ala, yaf'alu, taf'ala, af'ala, taf'alu, naf'ala, taf'al. When the lam ta'kid with nun sakila come, it becomes la yafalanna, la yafalunna, la tafalanna, la afalanna, la tafalunna, la tafalanna, la nafalanna. So when the single come, it was taf'alu sharra. La came, it took the dhamma. La taf'al sharra. It was yaf'alu khaira. Lam or lamma when come, it become lam yaf'al khaira. It was yaf'alu yaksibu ajra. In manma, anyone come, it take the dhamma of the both. In yaf'al yaksib ajra. It was yafalu khaira. Falwal. Anyone come, it take the dhamma. Fal yafal khaira. So in the single form, dhamma goes and the sukoon is placed. What about the hammer? They changed the dhamma into fatha. It was yafalu khaira. Lam came yafal. It was yafalu khaira. Lam with nun mushaddad came lan yafalanna khaira. It was yaf'alu khaira. Lan came, lan yaf'ala. This all was the single. Let's see the plural. In plural, we have taf'aluna sharra. La come, it take the nun, put alif. La taf'alu sharra. It was yaf'aluna khaira. Lam came, it became lam yaf'alu khaira. Noon is gone. Alif is placed. It was yaf'aluna yaksibuna ajra. In came, it chopped the two, both noon. An yaf'alu yaksibu ajra. It was yaf'aluna khaira. Fal came, it chopped the noon. Fal yaf'alu khaira. The choppers, when they come with the plural mudare, they remove the noon of the plural. Now what about the hammer? It was yaf'aluna khaira, lam mein amar, lam mein ta'kid. When they come, lam mein ta'lid, they remove the noon. Li yaf'alu. It was yaf'aluna khaira, yaf'aluna khaira. Lam with nun mushaddad comes, it becomes la yaf'alunna khaira. It was yaf'aluna khaira. Lan came, remove the nun. Lan yaf'alu khaira. So in plural, either the chopper come or the hammer, they remove the nun. No change. In QC1, you learn the sound verb. Open the Quran, Fatah. Allah will help you, Nasr. Otherwise, you will have daraba. Therefore, listen some. So Fataha, Nasara, daraba, they are the sound verb. Then in QC2, you learn 3 sentences for the weak word. Allah will give its promise. From the word give, Wahaba, he gave. From the promise, Wa'ada, he promised. In fact, he said he will give more. From the word said, Qala, he said. From give more, Zada, he increased or he gave. Therefore, pray to him for guidance. From the word pray, Da, he prayed. From the guidance, Hada, he guided. And have good opinion, otherwise you will be lost. Good opinion, Zanna, he opinion. Get lost, Dallah, he got lost. The Amra, the Hamzas are Amara, Sala, Kara. So we saw there are 4 types of verbs. Sound verbs, the weak verbs, the repeated letter verbs, and the Hamza. In QC3, we learned there are Mazid fi. They also have the sound verb, just like Allama, Hasaba, Aslama. Ikhtalafa, Istaghfara, Tadabbara, Tadarasa, Inqalaba. They also have the weak verb, just like Nada, Alqa, Ittaqa, Istaqa. And they also have the repeated word, Abdallah. They also have the Hamza word, Amanan Ata. So Mazid fi also have the 4 type of verbs: sound verbs, weak verbs, repeated letter verbs, and the Hamza. Now the question is that how we differentiate it is a Hamza verb, or it is a weak verb, or it is a repeated letter verb, or sound. Now listen, the first step is always find out the root letters of that word. And the root letter is always lying in the first form of the Mahdi, in the key of the Mahdi. In the key of Mahdi, you have to find out the 3 letters which are the root letter. If in root letter you see there is a Hamza, it means it belongs to Hamza. At the same time, it is also belong to the sound verbs. But Hamza is the preference because that is separate group. If in the root letter you find there is a double letter, then it is belong to the double letters, or the, you can say, the repeated letters verb. Of course, it is also a sound verbs too. If in the root letter you find a weak letter, maybe waw, alif or ya, then it belongs to weak verbs. If there is no Hamza in root letter, no repeated letter, no weak letter, then it belongs to sound verb. Then we will say it's a sound verb. So for deciding or placing a verb in sound verbs, the weak verbs, the repeated verbs, and the Hamza is the root letters. And remember, so far the courses till QC5, you will come across only the 3-letter verbs. If they are only 3 letters in the Madi first key, we call Slasi Mujar. If they are more than 3 letters in Mazi key, they are called Mazid. Just like Istaghfara has 6 letters, but root letter is again the 3, Ran, Farah. So root letter never increases, either it's Salasi or the Mazid field. So the 3-letter root letter actually help you to place a word, either it belong to the sound verb or Hamza verb or the repeated letter verb, or it belongs to the weak verb. So with this, let's to see learn action on the Mudari. Let's to take 3-letter verb fa'ala. What is the 60? Fa'ala, yafalu, ifal, fa'il, maful, fail. So what is the Mudari? Yafalu. The moment lan come, it has a hammer. It press the dhamma into fatha. It become lan yafala. That is the word change. It also changes the meaning. It changes the meaning. Yafalu, he does or he will does. It takes the meaning to the future, and in negation is strong. He will never do. Yafaluna. The hammer word lan come. It remove the noon and put alif. It becomes lan yafalu. That is the word change. Meaning change, they will never do. Tafalu. The lan come, it press the it becomes lan yafala. You will never do. Afalu. Lan afala. I will never do. Tafaluna. Noon is gone. Lan tafalu. You all will never do. Nafalu. Lan nafala. We will never do. Lan from tafalu. Lan tafala. She will never do. Yes, if somebody want to revise, can revise this table lan yafala with translation. Yes. Okay, Sister Fatima.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yaf'alu. Lan yaf'ala. He will never do. Yaf'alu na. Lan yaf'alu. They will never do. Taf'alu. Lan taf'ala. You will never do. Haf'alu. Lan haf'ala. I will never do. Taf'aluna. Lan taf'alu. You will never do. Naf'alu. Lan naf'ala. We will never do. Taf'alu. Lan taf'ala. She will never do.
Okay, Rahmato, please do the line yafala table with translation. Leave the yafalu.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum.
Lan yaf'ala, he will never do. Lan yaf'alu, they will never do. Lan taf'ala, you will never do. Lan af'ala, I will never do. Lan taf'alu, you will never do. Lan naf'ala, we will never do. Lan taf'ala, she will never do.
Jazakallah khairan. Let's to proceed. If I say hal yafalu, react with lan. So what will be the answer with lan?
Lan yaf'ala.
Lan yaf'ala. Due to lan, it will become fatah instead of the hal yaf'aluna. Let to react lan in answer.
Lan yaf'alu.
Lan yaf'alu, noon will be dropped. Hal taf'al, let to react with lan in answer.
Lan af'ala.
Lan af'ala. Hal taf'aluna, what will be the answer this time?
Lan naf'ala.
Lan naf'al.
Let's have ayah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah. Fa illam taf'alu wa lan taf'alu. It was taf'aluna. Lam came, chain it taf'al. Lan came chain. Now what is the chain? When the lam come, it take the translation into past negation. And the one lan come, it take the translation to the present and negation. Let's have another example. Bismillah. Wa is kultum ya Musa lan nasbira ala tamin wahid. It was nasbiru. Lan came, it changed the dhamma into fatha. O Moses, we will never endure. Never endure means strongly negation in future. Let's have another verb. From Samia, Samia, Yasma, Isma, Samin, Masmun, Samun. So what is the Mudare? Yasma. It becomes Lan Yasma. He will never listen. It was Yasmauna, Lan Yasmau. They will never. It was Yasmau, Tasmau, Tasmau. It began Lan Tasma. You will never listen. It was Asmau. It began Lan Asma. I will never listen. It was Tasmauna. Lan Tasmau. You will never. It was Nasmau. It began Lan Nasma. We will never. It was Tasmau. It began Lan Tasma. She will. Yes, somebody kindly revise this table. Okay, Sister Aisha, please go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. لن يسمع he will never listen. لن يسمعوا they will never listen. لن تسمع you will never listen. لن أسمع I will never listen. لن تسمعوا you all will never listen. لن نسمع we will never listen. لن تسمع she will never.
Okay, Sister Rahmatu, please, you also revise the same table. You have raised the hand.
Lan yasma'a, he will never listen. Lan yasma'u, they will never listen. Lan tasma'a, you will never listen. Lan asma'a, I will never listen. Lan tasma'u, you all will never listen. Lan nasma'a, we will never listen. Lan tasma'a, she will never listen.
Good. Let's to have a question. Hal yaf'alu. What is become? Line.
Lan yaf'ala.
Yaf'alu become yaf'ala.
Yes.
Hal yaf'aluna. What will be the answer?
Lan yaf'ala.
Not yaf'ala. Noon will be done. Lan yaf'alu. It's a plural. Hal taf'alu. What will be the answer? Yes. Tafalu changes into afalu. Lan af'ala. Hal taf'aluna. What will be the answer this time? Lan naf'ala. Let's have a weak verb this time. From kala, kala yakulu kul, kailun makolun kolun. From kala, the mudari is yakulu. When the lan comes, what will be the change in the word?
لن يقول.
Yakula. It will take instead of the fatha. Lan yakula. And the meaning he will never say. Yakuluna. Let to react the lan. What will be the new word? Lan yakulu. They will never say. Takulu. What will be the action of lan on this takulu?
Lan takula.
Lan takula. You will never say. It is akulu. Let to react lan. What will be the new word?
Lan takula.
Akula. I will never say. Takuluna. Let to react the lan. What will be the new word?
Lan takulu.
Takulu. Noon will be dropped. So you will never say. What about this nakulu?
Lan nakula.
Lan nakula. You will never say. What about this? Takulu.
Lan takula.
Okay. So this is the table we did. Let's to have the question. Hal yakulu. What you will answer now?
Lan yakula.
Lan yakula. What you will say for lam yakul? Hal yakuluna.
Lan yakula.
Lam yakulu. Noon will be dropped. Hal takulu. What is the answer?
Lan akula.
Hal takuluna. How you will answer this question?
Lan nakula.
Lan nakula. Okay. Let's have ayat. Bismillah. Anna zananna allan taqula al-insu wal-jinnu ala Allahi kadhaba. Look, it was taqulu. Dhamma. Lan came, it changed into fatha. Lan taqula. Ahsaba nasu an yutraku an yaqulu amanna wa hum la yuftanun. It was yatraku na yaquluna. An came, chop the nun. An yatruku an yaqul. Let's have another weak verb. Ata, yati, eti. Atin, matun, ityani. Let's have the mudari verb from ata. The mudari verb will be from yati. Ata, yati. Let's to react the lan. When the lan react, it becomes yatiya. Lan gives the fatha. It becomes lan yatiya. There is a fatha. Meaning changes, he will never come. It is yatuna. The lan come, it remove the noon, put the alif. Lan yatu. They will never come. So this is tati. Tati. What will be the action of lan on this tati?
Lan
Lan
ta'tiya.
ta'tiya.
Lan tatiya. A fatha will appear. You will never come. What about ati?
Lan atiya.
Lan
Atiya.
atiya. A fatha will appear. I will never come. Tatuna. What will happen to them?
Lan
Lan
ta'tu.
ta'tu.
Lan ta'tu.
Tatu. Noon will be dropped. Alif will be placed. Lan tatu. You all will never come. Nati. What will happen to the nati?
Lan
Lan
natiya.
na'tiya.
Lan natiya. Okay. What about the tati?
Lan ta'tiya.
Lan tatiya. So this is the chain, is weak verb, this yatiya, yatu, tatiya, atiya, tatu, natiya. Nat. When on weak verb you find a fatha, it means it has got reacted with some nasib, which is giving the nasab or fatha. Let's have ayah. Bismillah. هل ينظرون إلا أن تأتيهم الملائكة أو يأتي ربك أو يأتي بعد آيات ربك. It was tati. An came, give a fatha. It was yati. An came, give a fatha. It was yati. An came. No. So an can act on 1, 2, and 3, up to 3 verbs. Let's to look the single, how they changes. The single mudare say taf'alu sharra, it was having dhamma. La came, it removed that dhamma. La taf'alu sharra. We have yafalu khaira. Lam or lamma when come, they take the dhamma. Lam yaf'al khaira. It was yafalu yaksibu ajra. In man ma come, they chop the dhamma. And yafal yaksubra. In can chop 2 or up to even 3 verbs. It was yafalu khaira. Fal or wal comes, they chop the dhamma. Fal yafal khaira. So the choppers when come, they remove the dhamma, put a spoon, mean the jazm. What about the hammer? It was yafalu khaira. If the lame amar, lame taqid, lame talil when came, they remove the dhamma, place a fatha. The yaf'ala khaira. It was yaf'alu khaira. The lam with taqid nun come, it becomes la yaf'alanna khaira. Fatha for the single. And what about the yaf'alu khaira? Lan an hatta, when they come, they change the dhamma into ra. Lan yaf'ala khaira. An yaf'ala khaira. Hatta yaf'ala khaira. So this is about the singular. What about the plural? Look the example. Taf'aluna sharra. The lam came, it becomes la taf'alu sharra. Noon is gone. Alif is placed. It was yaf'aluna khaira. Lam came, took the noon, put alif. Lam yaf'alu khaira. It was yaf'aluna yaksubuna ajra. In came, chop the both noon. Ain yaf'alu yaksubu ajra. It was yaf'aluna khaira. Fal wal comes, they chop the noon. Al yafalu khaira. Wal yafalu. What about the hammer? It was yafaluna khaira. The lame amar, lame taqid, lame tahlil came, it chopped the noon. Li yafalu khaira. It was yafaluna khaira. Lam with taqid with noon come, La yaf'alunna khaira. Look, for the plural, there is a dhamma on the nun. The next, yaf'aluna khaira, lan an hatta, anyone comes, it chop the nun. Lan yaf'alu khaira. So, in case of the plural, when the verb is plural, either the chopper come or the hammer come. They both chop the noon and put out. Let's have workbook. وَاتَّبَعُوا مَا تَتْلُو الشَّيَاطِينُ, and they followed what recite the devils. يُعَلِّمُونَ النَّاسَ السِّحْرَ, they teach the peoples the magic. وَمَا أُنزِلَ عَلَى الْمَلَكَيْنِ بِبَابِلَ, and what was sent down to the two angels in Babylon. Shaitan, the plural is shayateen. Sihr, plural is ashar. Malak, plural is malakain. Here in this ayah. Fitna, fitan is the plural. Let's to see the 6 keys for the verbs which he studies in this lesson. Malaka, yamliku, imlik, malikun, mamlukun, mulkun. Mim lam kaf is the ruler. Bab is daraba. Next is kafara, yakfuru, ukfur, kafirun, makfurun, kufrun. Kafara is the root letter. Bab is nasra. Next is sahra, yasharu, ishar, sahirun, mashhurun, sahrun. Sinhara is the root letter. Bab is fatah. Fatana, yaftanu, iftin, fatinun, maftunun, fitnun. Fatanun is the root letter. Bab is daraba. Tala, yatlu, utlu, talin, matlun, tilawa. Ta, lam, waw is the root letter. Bab is nasra. Kala yahulu kul kailun maqaulun qaulun. Kaf waw lam is the ruler. Bab is nasr. Ittaba yattabi'u ittaba muttabi'un muttaban ittaban. Taba'in is the ruler. Bab is iftial. Pattern is ikhtalafa. Allama yu'allimu allim mu'allimun mu'allamun talimun. And lamim is the ruler. Bab is tafil. Pattern is allama. Anzala, yunzilu, anzil, munzilun, munzalun, inzalun, nun, lam is the ruler. Bab is ifal. Pattern is asla. Which type of changes happen when lan occurs before yafaluna and tafaluna? They flatten nun vertically of yafaluna, tafaluna, so that nun becomes alif. Add lan before given verbs. Yakuluna. Add the lan. What will be the new word? Line yakulu. Nati, add the lan. What is the new word? Lan natiya.
Yeah.
Tasma'u, add the lan. What will be the new word?
Lan tasma'a.
Lan tasma'a. Okay. Taf'aluna, add the lan. What will be the new word?
Lan taf'alu.
Taf'alu, nun will be dropped. Alif will be added. Nakulu, what will happen with the addition of lan?
Lan nakula.
Lan nakula. So let's to check marfu and mansub. Yanjahuna, is it a marfu or mansub? It's marfu because noon is there. When noon is absent and alif is there, then we can say it's mansub. What about nasma? It's marfu or mansub? Mansub because dhamma is gone, fatah is there. Taktubi is a marfu or mansub?
Mansub.
Mansub because noon has gone. Is what? Taktubina. Yakulna, it's a marfu or mansub?
Mansub.
No, we can't say because it's noon and nuswa. The noon and nuswa, it yakulna is the rafa, yakulna is the nas, yakulna is the jar. Just like zalika, zalika, zalik. So we can't say, we look the reference to the context, the ayah, then we'll find what it is. Okay. Tansuru, is it a marfu or mansub?
Marfu.
Marfu because it's having dhamma. Yadhaka, it's a marfu or mansub?
Mansub.
If a yadhakani, noon has been dropped. It's for the dual yadhakani. Tadkhulani, it's a marfu or mansub?
Marfu.
Marfu because noon is there. Tadribu, it's a marfu or mansub?
Marfu.
Marfu.
It's not.
Where is the noon then?
Fatah. Wait,
Noon is
mansub.
drop. Noon drop, alif came. So it is mansub. Aftah. It's a marfu or mansub?
Mansub.
Mansub because damagan fatah came. Tashrabu. Is it a marfu or mansub?
Mansub.
Mansub because noon has gone, alif has come. Yazbahu. It's a marfu or mansub?
Marfu.
Marfu because dama is there. Tajlisna. It's a marfu or mansub?
Mansub.
Mansub.
No, you can't say.
Anun.
Tajlisna is a feminine plural. Feminine plural
Marfu.
phrase. So it's maybe marfu, maybe mansub, maybe majroor. Okay. Let's to see the marfu and majzoom. Majzoom means having the sakun. Nakud. It's a marfu or majzoom?
Naqud.
Majzoom because no dhamma. Yashrabna. It's a marfu or majzoom?
Mashru.
No, we can't say because it's a noon and nuswa. Yashrabna. It is marfu, mansub, majroor, anything can be. Yashkuruna. It's a marfu or majzoom?
Marfu.
Marfu because noon is there. Tatlubi. It's a marfu or majzoom?
Majzoom.
Majzoom because noon has gone to tulubina. Tadribina. It's a marfu or majzoom?
Marfu.
Marfu because noon is there. Afta. Afta. Is it marfu or mansub? Majzoom.
Majzoom.
Majzoom because jazm is there. Na'lamu. It's a marfu or majzoom?
Marfu.
Marfu.
Marfu because
Dhamma
dhamma
is
is
there.
there. Yashrib. It's a marfu or majzoom?
Majzoom.
Majzoom because dhamma is absent. Nafta. It's a marfu or majzoom?
Majzoom.
Because dhamma is absent. Tal'abani. It's a marfu or majzoom?
Marfu.
Marfu because noon is there.
Marfu.
Tasma'na. It's a marfu or mansub?
Marfu.
We can't say. It's noon and niswa, so it may be marfu, mansub, majroor. Okay. What about yadkhulu?
Marfu.
Marfu. How?
Marfu.
What is the noon? The sign of noon presence mean marfu. Absence of noon mean either it's mansub or majroor.
Mansub.
We have the questions of our lessons. What taba'u? They followed and they followed and they follow and you all follow. What taba'u mean? And they followed. يُعَلِّمُونَ النَّاسَ السَّحْرَ. They will not teach magic to the people. They taught to the people. They teach magic to the people. They used to teach magic to the people. يُعَلِّمُونَ النَّاسَ السَّحْرَ mean they used to teach magic to the people. Innama nahnu fitna mean we are a trial. We are only a trial. We are only pious people. They are only a trial. A, B, C, D. Innama nahnu fitna mean we are only a trial. Fala takfur mean so he does not refuses. So they don't refuse. So you don't refuse. You don't refuse. A, B, C, D. Fala takfur mean so you don't refuse. Magic is haram. Learning, teaching, acting upon it, telling to others about it. The ABC is correct. Learning, teaching, acting on magic is haram. Suleiman collected all magic books and buried them. Why? Because the people used to learn magic, used to teach magic, used to destroy families with magic, used to practice magic. All the four are correct. Why? We have trial in life with different things. If even they are, be with wealth, be with offspring, be with wives, with big markets. All the four are correct.
All of them.
Masdar of the ittaba is ittaba. Isme file of tala is matlu. The plural of fitna is fitan. Lan acts like a hammer. Lan tasma mean you will never listen. We will never do. The Arabic will be lan naf'ala. Hal yaf'aluna? The answer is lan yaf'alu. Hal tasma'u? The Arabic will be lan asma answer. Lan nasma mean we will never listen. The correct harka of lan yati is lan yatiya due to lan fata appear. Hal taquluna? The answer is lan naqula. Lan taqula al-insu wal-jinnu ala Allahi kazaba. Humans and jinn will never say a lie on Allah. Lan akula mean I will never say. The 7 hour, 2 of tilawah, 2 of study, 1 listen to concise MP3 recording, and talk about course with your study partner and practice different surah in the Salah. Always pray for yourself, Rabbi zidni ilma, and for your course mate too. Let's do pray. Before pray, we have some important dates. Your last lesson of this course will be on inshallah on 13 September next week. The final revision will be on the next day on 14 September. Your all workbooks should be deposited by 16 September 6 p.m. Pakistan time. All the homeworks will be closed by 16 September 6 in the evening Pakistan time. Your final quiz is coming on the 20th September, and your next QC5 course is starting from 26 September. Let's do pray. Allah may help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah. Innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. If you people have any questions, your questions are welcome, please. Okay, if no question, let's do the supplications once again. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah. Innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. See you tomorrow.